So let's talk about the little bird, the little broken bird. Most likely you've picked him up. I know I have more than once. Let's talk about broken bird syndrome and what that is. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel, Real Talk with Mari, where I seek to dig up the root causes as to why we choose these toxic or dysfunctional relationships. Because, like I always say, we can look at the other person all day long, but it's only when we look at ourselves and why we chose that person, situation, relationship, whatever it is, that true healing and growth can come, right? Because we'll know why we chose that person. We'll get to the root of it and we will learn from that and, hopefully not do it again. So, broken bird syndrome, what is that? Broken bird syndrome is repeatedly picking the same type of relationships that are toxic in nature oftentimes. And what we do is we pick it up in terms of we engage in it. We start a relationship with this person because we think we're going to fix them. We think, yeah, I can fix them. They need me to do it. Control also is a part of this. They need me, in a codependent kind of way. We take it on. Oh, well, they have this sickness or this disease, or not even this issue, rather, this toxic issue. Maybe they have, they're abusive in nature. I talked about this before. Abuse is never acceptable in any way, shape, or form. But we think, hey, I'll change them. I'll fix them. They need me. They need me in order to help them, to be how they're supposed to be. But real talk, nobody's supposed to be the way we want them to be. We each have a choice. God gives us free will. So who are we to take that choice from anybody else? But we do it. I've done it. No, you're going to be like this because you're wrong in what you're doing. Yeah, listen. Before I can hear somebody say, no, Marisol, but they were wrong. Yeah, they could be very wrong. This is not about that. But it's their choice. We can't control and think now, oh, well, they're going to be who I want them to be. And I'm going to fix them and I'm going to mold them and shape them into what I want them to be. Yeah, no. So with this broken bird syndrome, what I discovered is it's a pattern of choosing these toxic relationships time and time again. People that, again, have serious issues oftentimes, but we think, hey, we're going to fix them because it makes us feel like some kind of superhero. It's particularly common also when your self-esteem is low. And again, I've been there. You pick these people because you feel good. Hey, I know what this person needs. I'm going to fix them. And, we have other motives also, right? We want them to be what we want them to be. And even though we saw from the beginning that they're not going to be that, we think we'll shape and mold them. And then we get angry. We get angry because they didn't meet our expectations. They didn't turn into what we wanted them to be. So now we're resentful, we're angry, when quite frankly, we saw that from the beginning. And most times they've even told us, hey, no, I'm not going to be what you want me to be. And again, they're within their right to do that. But it's when control comes in that we think, hey, no, you're not supposed to be that way. And that leads to disappointment. Somebody put it in the comments because I know somebody has gone through this, to where you're angry now because you wanted them to be, and act the way you wanted them to act. And listen, again, I don't talk about anything that I haven't gone through myself. That's why the Lord gave me real talk. He said, give it no filter, straight, no chaser. And that's how I'm going to give it. No perfect Patty. I've been there to where I wanted to mold that person to what I wanted them to be. It didn't work out for me. Let me know in the comments if, it worked out for you. It was different for you or not. Let me know. But for me, it didn't work out. So the message on today, or the thought on today, is it's not for us to control anybody. It's not for us to shape or mold them and, slip into this syndrome, this broken bird syndrome, because again, the broken bird does have some issues to where he does need help. So there can be a fine line between codependency and even what God says, right? I heard somebody say to me, well, the Good Samaritan picked up that person on the road. Yeah, he picked him up and then left him at the inn and he bounced. He didn't take him home. So there's a slight difference there. You know, there was no ongoing contact with this person. So with these people, again, not only do we engage them and try to fix them, but it brings a lot of chaos and more dysfunction, and because we're out of our lane. It is not for us to fix, change anyone. That is not, like I always say, that is not a job, mission, or assignment. So if this is you today, just take a look at that and ask yourself, I talked about this yesterday, why do I keep choosing, or rather the other day, I talked about it. Yesterday I talked about relationships. Why do I keep choosing this type of individual? Why? I had to look at that. I mean, that's when true growth and healing can occur, because they've moved on and you're wondering, wow, why do I keep coming across the same type of individual, attracting the same type of individual? You need to look at that, because again, at the end of the day, we choose. But that's all I have for today. This is Mari. Again, put it in the comments if you've been through this. Share, and subscribe. Again, here my prayer is that this would help someone to grow more in the area of relationships, to where they start choosing healthy relationships. So again, if this resonates with you or somebody that you know, please like, share, and subscribe. But that's all I have for today. God bless. This is Mari.